listeners.
Chatty Chappies.
Here we are again.
Chatty Chappies.
Chatty Chappies.
Chatty Chappies.
Chatty Chappies.
Brian and Andrew on Chatty Chappies.
Chatty Chappies.
Thank you for turning on Chatty Chappies. Andy and Brian are recent friends who are discovering similar interests and just like chatting about all kinds of things from music to vehicles, spirituality to writing, but seldom football. No, never soccer. I mean, never football.
Chatty Chappies.
You are listening to Andrew and Brian on Chatty Chappies.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey, here we are again.
Well, our pet hate.
Our pet hate.
Our pet hate's come up now. You ever been annoyed at litter?
Oh, tell me about it. I was watching two 20-something lads this afternoon outside Tesco Inches. If you're watching, you know who you are,
Oh,
right? The two of you were sitting having your lunch. You were parked in a disabled bay without using a blue badge.
oh dear.
And you were just chucking all your litter out either side of your old banger BMW. Okay?
Yeah.
You were challenged by several customers, and I take it, although I couldn't hear it, that you gave them a rude reply.
Right.
Is dropping litter a criminal offence? Can you
I think it is.
say to the police, I saw Joe Blogs dropping,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I think it is, yeah.
or is
And-
it a civil offence?
Maybe it's civil, yeah. I don't know, but it's not nice anyway, is
No,
it?
no.
And you know, it costs, just for Scotland, it costs £1 million a day clearing up mess.
Wow.
And you think, well, it's probably more of an issue because, well, I've heard of complaints about the council not getting around to clear it up. But, okay, maybe their priorities are slightly different. But if it wasn't dumped in the first place, the council wouldn't have to waste time and money
Yeah.
clearing it up. So my concern is that we as a nation are not really behaving really very well.
No. And how do we overcome that?
Well, I think, like most things, you have to change the behaviour. Now, recently I heard that something like 9 out of 10 people in Scotland are not impressed with the litter. And it seems to be bad in some places, or particularly bad in places. And it's not just fridges and corners and fields and gates and things. It's paper, it's plastic, it's all these things. Now, in Australia, they had a similar issue, and this is way back in the 70s, and they did a whole media spread about trying to get people to think twice before they threw the litter on the ground or threw the litter. And of course, with an Australian accent, it was something like, hey mate, do the right thing.
Okay.
And people would challenge each other so that it wasn't dropped.
Aye.
And if they did pick it up or they did not drop it and they put it in the appropriate bin, there was some acknowledgement that they'd done the right thing.
Yeah.
So, well done mate, I think is what they said. So, do the right thing, well done mate for putting it in the bin. And within 3 months, the whole nation of Australia had actually improved greatly their situation with litter.
Because it's not just fly tipping.
No.
It's not just that, dumping, as you say, old fridges, washing machines,
Yeah.
and such like.
Yeah.
Down country roads or
Yeah.
bottom of cul-de-sacs, making it bad for everybody.
And we've got a
It's
lot of
just even
Sorry.
chucking,
yeah,
chewing gum.
chewing gum. Yeah, carry out foods. You know,
Carry out, yeah.
the packaging, which
Yeah.
we hope packaging nowadays can be used more than once
Mm-hmm.
or recycled. But you know, you can go along the motorways and there's
Oh.
cartons and cups and all sorts of things. Anyway, so that's it. So we need to change as a nation. We need to do the right thing, and we need to put the stuff in the bin.
In the bin, yeah.
In the bin.
And of course, then our councils do need to go and empty the bins,
Yes.
especially in high volume tourist areas,
Yeah.
because you very often drive along and you'll see bins by laybys. Coming up the A9 or going down the A82, you'll see bins overflowing.
Yeah.
And of course, one of the ways of helping that is take your litter home and put it in your own bin.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if all this works and the council are emptying the bins, does that mean it's less of a cost, which means we might get a reduced council tax?
Well, you could.
Well,
you could.
oh, that
you
would be
could.
lovely.
That would be
Yeah.
lovely.
Anyway.
But I saw last year we were in Stonehaven, and even on the Sunday afternoon,
Yep.
the council were out because there's a lot of food outlets around the harbour there.
Okay, yeah.
They were out emptying the bins on a Sunday afternoon, making
Yeah.
sure everything was tidy, which not all councils do. They don't do
Yeah.
litter collections, public litter collections on Sundays.
Good for them.
It was
Well
because you know weekends are some of the busiest times, and so rubbish needs to be collected regularly
Yeah.
as well. So on one hand, we're trying to cut down the cost to councils and ourselves. On the other hand, we do acknowledge that it costs money, but there's nothing worse than litter being left.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's not have a mess. Let's make Scotland beautiful. Do the right thing.
And
Put it in the bin. Take it home.
then you get seagulls and crows trying to empty bins and scatter it everywhere. But that's for another day.
Another day. Yeah.
You were listening to another program of Chatty Chappies.